Welcome back to the Referral Networking Show. I'm Lee Johnson from Networking Pro. Today I'm going to talk about meditation. If meditation is already a part of your daily routine, then you will most likely get it. But for those that don't, they may be scratching their head and thinking, how would meditation help me in my business? It's actually quite simple. Meditation comes with a whole load of benefits that can help you in your daily activities. If you like to read business books, you may have even seen some people's suggested reading include Robin Sharma's The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. If you have read the book, which I highly recommend, then you will know that it is about how to lead a better life, and one of the techniques is meditation. But still, you are probably wondering how it helps with you in particular, and especially your business. Let me explain in more detail. Being an entrepreneur means that you need to be on top of your game in order to grow yourself and your business. Meditation can definitely help with that, not just mentally but also physically. Combined with exercise, you will become a force to be reckoned with. We all know the benefits of meditation on the mind, well, some of them, such as a more relaxed mental state, but it goes way beyond that. From a mental perspective, you will find the following benefits to be apparent. It allows you to focus better, which helps you with your tasks. There's nothing worse than getting to the end of your day, and when you look back, you realize you haven't really accomplished anything. You feel like you have been really busy the whole day, but nothing really gets done, nothing of importance anyway. With a clearer mind, you will find that you start to prioritize better. You will have a clear head to navigate through all of the things you need to get done, and when you get to the end of the day, you will feel a great sense of accomplishment. It also reduces stress, which allows you to make better decisions and function during your day. This also allows you to sleep better, keeping you refreshed and energized. Stress has been a huge problem for a long time now. In our modern age, stress has become one of the biggest killers. And this is why a lot of people are turning to things like meditation and yoga. Sleep is also very important. If you don't get enough sleep, then you will not be able to function at optimal levels. However, enough sleep does not mean going to bed at a specific time and getting the prescribed 8 hours. Enough sleep means proper sleep whilst you're in bed. You may think you are getting proper sleep, but if you were to study that sleep during a time of increased stress, you will see how little you are actually getting. And this puts strain on your physical body as well as your mental state. It allows you to communicate better. This may seem a bit silly. How can sitting quietly for a period of time every day make you communicate better? Well, it ties in with thinking clearly. When you can think clearly and calmly, your words follow suit. You can respond with more conviction. It also allows you to explore yourself and therefore become a better you. Being in a state of mindfulness, where the only thing of importance is you, allows you to explore your own self, mind, body, and soul. You can explore your breath as it comes in and out of your body. Find places of tension and release that tension. Explore your thoughts as they pass through your mind. When you're in silence with yourself and only yourself, you get to know that self a lot better. You get to become best friends with that self. And after all, this is your best friend and the number one person you need to look after. So what are some of the benefits of meditation on the body? Because most meditation techniques are passive, in that you sit quietly without moving, a lot of people tend to forget or completely disregard the benefits that it can have on the physical body. We need to remember that what happens within the mind has a knock-on effect to the body, and so if our minds are chaotic, then our bodies will be in a state of chaos. The opposite of this is also true. Before we spoke of reducing stress, which was portrayed as a mental state. It is also a physical state. When we are stressed, it puts our mind into chaos, which causes anxiety, which affects our sleep. All of this has a huge impact on our body. We put on weight, which causes more anxiety. The weight and the stress together affect our heart and our digestive system, and we end up sick and diseased. Because meditation can help to reduce stress and anxiety, it will also mean that we can bring our body back to a state where we feel better and healthier. If you suffer from hypertension, which I do, it will help to lower your blood pressure. According to a study, meditation relaxes the nerve signals that coordinate the heart function and the tension in blood vessels, which then reduces blood pressure. Also, as blood pressure lowers, the strain that is put on the heart is consequently reduced, bringing the body back to health and wellness. If you'd like to read more about that study, go onto the blog post for this podcast on our site, and you'll find the link there. Don't delay, start today. Such poetry. So if you've listened this far, it's probably safe to say that you have some belief that meditation can add value to your life. However, maybe you aren't sure how to begin, or maybe you think that you don't have the time. For the former, you can download an ebook that we have in our shop. It's called Beginner's Guide to Meditation. It's a very helpful book that explains meditation quite in depth and also gives you some practical tips and tricks to get you started. For the latter, you do actually have the time. First of all, you only need 5 to 10 minutes a day. Secondly, if you do incorporate meditation into your daily routine, then you will find that your day runs a lot smoother. You will find yourself more organized, more motivated. And so what may be a usual day of working non-stop and not having time for anything else becomes a day where you find you can get everything done a lot quicker. So start now. If you wait for a year thinking that you just need to get this or that sorted out in your business before you can start because that will give you the time, then just push that out of your mind. When the year rolls around, you will look back and realize how much more you could have actually accomplished during that time, if only you had begun. And that's the end of the podcast for this week. I just want to make an announcement that we are running a Black Friday special on the 29th of November. It's only available for people in Gauteng, South Africa, however. So if you are in Gauteng, head over to our site. I'll leave the link in the description for the specific Black Friday special. And you can get a full access level 3 membership for 1 entire year, and you only pay for 6 months. Absolute excellent value. And and if you would like to actually come along to our Facebook Live event every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, that's Central African time, noon, please do so. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/NWP Holdings. And I will chat to you next week. Thanks for tuning in.